So the Ace of Swords has a lot in common with our Chariot here. Both could possibly represent triumphant victory, triumphant success, triumphant victory. The Ace of Swords represents power, and it represents intelligence or mental ability. So this might seem favorable. However, since it's below the question, this is what is lacking most. This is the part that is lacking most, is this card, which is the key to your success, really. I would say that what this card is telling you is that a favorable solution for you is going to reside in your head and not your heart. You should not follow your heart on this question. You should go with not with how you feel, but you should you should rationalize out and think about every aspect of the question, and that's the part that is missing most, and that's the key to the whole reading. Is understanding. Next we have our fifth card. This card represents the past. Four of Wands reversed. The Four of Wands reversed means unchanged or unchanging peace, prosperity, and harmony. I believe what it's saying is that the past relationship between you and the Knight of Pentacles has not been as peaceful or as harmonious or as prosperous as either it should have been or you would like it to be. The Fool reversed here representing the future. I believe is going to focus on your road trip. This card represents the start of a journey. It represents reversed through carelessness or lack of judgment, bad judgment, poor judgment. Something is going to happen. So that also ties this card in with this card, because these cards both represent a change of plans that may not have a positive, and it may not be a positive outcome for you. So now, very interestingly, we move on to our next card here, which is the World. So now, very interestingly, we move on to our next card here, which is the World. So anyway, so now you have three cards that more or less represent a positive outcome. This card represents positive outcome. This card represents positive outcome. This card represents positive outcome, success and victory. And you have two cards over here that you can't see, the Fool and the Tower, that represent a sudden change of plans may have a bad outcome for you. Our next card is the card that represents them, or your family, your friends. Next card we have is the Eight of Swords. Retreat from emotional involvement. This card, as we said, represents the people around you. This card has a meaning of being a dead end or unable to free themselves from crisis. This is not a very good card, and it ties in with these two also for a crisis maybe that is going to come up somewhere along the way here. It also ties in with the Sword. So we have this card, if you read it as being retreat from emotional involvement, this card saying that the way to solve this problem is to not use your heart but use your head. These cards are telling you basically nearly the same. Then I have the Ten of Pentacles in the hopes and fears. This represents both your hopes and fears. Lost reputation, getting a bad name, change in status, that because it's reversed, it would mean that there's probably more fear than hope here. This card can also represent possessions. Maybe your fears are your loss of possessions, or maybe so our last card here is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is sorrow, delay, and disappointment. One who chooses power over emotion. Because it's reversed, it also represents disorder, confusion, and alienation. This is not a very good card for the deck because there really is no variation. You know, as you can see with the way the card looks, it's got three swords going through a broken heart. So that's not a very good outcome. However, it does say that the best possible outcome is going to happen if you can understand these two cards, right? These three cards are all in alignment with each other. This is the unseen part of the question that you need to focus on, and this is the ending. So these cards all represent mental ability, mental awareness, not using your heart to control the situation as much as you use your brain to control the situation.